Yeah, this is the old Ask Me Anything stream. This is something we do usually once a year or every like couple of months.
And we don't have a lot of days left.
Yeah, we're getting close to the end of of the year. It's winding down as I'm pointing down.
There you go.
So I guess when we like take the thumbnail thing, it like I think it's a little bit off centered. Anyway, so welcome. We're here. This is your chance to kind of ask us anything. Ask us. I mean, obviously, stuff that's appropriate, and you know, we're not going to answer stuff that inappropriate.
You can ask us anything, whether we answer it. That's another story.
We're going to do our very best, though, to answer everybody's questions as much as possible.
But feel free.
We get a lot of these questions. Sometimes we get emails. Sometimes we get DMs and Instagram messages. And unfortunately, we just can't get to all of them. It's something that we try to do. I try to do a lot, but I can't get to them all. Neither can Spencer. We try to answer our comments. Remember, we're just a two-man team in between having our normal lives. So that's why we figured it would be nice if we could do. And you know, if there's a lot that we don't get to on this, we will definitely do another one. Yeah. But for now, we're going to, you know, do our best that we can tonight. And one of our moderators, Jason, is in here.
Thanks, Jason.
He's ready to play Whack-A-Troll. So, you know, let's keep it clean, everyone.
The other thing is that there may be some information that you already know about us that somebody is going to ask, and so.
Oh yeah, good point.
Sorry to bore you with stuff that you may know, maybe you don't. Not everybody knows everything, or maybe they do. I don't know. So bear with the folks that maybe are new who don't know. We may get the question of how did you guys meet, that type of stuff. A lot of you already know that. Some of you don't.
Yeah.
So just bear with it and just understand that there's folks who don't know everything.
And we're going to do our very best to try and keep things short and concise and to the point, but that's really hard for long-winded folks like us. We just Yeah. That's why we do YouTube. We like to talk a lot. So forgive us if things are a little bit long-winded and whatnot. So we will, again, do our very best. If for some reason we don't get to... if we don't get to your question or comment, you know, kind of just what do you call it? Like kind of either keep asking it or wait for another moment and then ask again. Because these do go by pretty quickly, and we're going to do the very best we can. We're also not just answering super chat questions. Those are going to pop up first for us because they're highlighted and they do expire. But if you're asking a question and it's not a super chat, we're not ignoring you.
No.
We're going to get to those as well.
Absolutely.
We usually try to mix it up every single time.
Hey, Larry, Be Yourself Adventures Larry, our buddy, sends 10 and says, sorry, I've been MIA. Surgery last Thursday on my back. Merry Christmas. Yeah, we were wondering how that went, Larry. Hopefully you're healing and doing well. I hope it went well.
Sorry that happened during the holidays.
Yeah. But sometimes that's the only time people can take care of that stuff, right?
That's true. That's true.
But I'm sure Larry's hanging in there. He's a good dude.
Okay. Daisy at Disney asks, how are you feeling these days? Hope you're doing well mentally. You're beautiful and your positivity gets me through the day. Through the day. I truly mean it. I look forward to your videos. We are doing good these days. Thank you for asking, and thank you for advocating for mental health. It's something that I stand behind and you know, really, really try to focus on. I've had many friends pass away from suicide, depression. I myself suffer with anxiety that doesn't look like, you know, all the time. I talk a lot. I do a lot of other things that are what an anxious person would do. But we're doing good. We're just really busy. I'm finding us a lot more tired mentally than we used to be.
Yeah.
So other than that, but thank you for all of your encouraging and kind words. We appreciate that.
Some people kept mentioning an earthquake. I didn't feel...
There was in Northern California. It was off the coast, I believe.
Okay.
Today it was like a 6.2. So if anybody was,
wow,
you know, struggling in that, we wish you...
Yeah, I hope nobody was affected.
Stephanie said, do you make Christmas cookies, Katie? Normally I do. I've actually just been so busy, and I'm also trying to like not eat as much sugar.
Yeah.
I know during the holidays it's not the time where I focus on dieting and like really cleaning up what I can eat, but I know that I try to just at least make a little bit and cut down on some sugar.
Here's a question. Christmas Junkie says, do you guys decorate gingerbread houses for Christmas? Christmas Junkie, yes. We actually have a video, a live stream that we we decorated
It was
live.
terrible
So you
and wacky.
You can see it happen in real time, in a sense. We did that. Also, do you think Disneyland will ever end the reservation system? This is Mark Cindy Slingerland. With all the changes, the magic seems a bit lost. You know, that's a good question. I don't know if they are planning on it. I feel like they have a contingent plan in place in case the media gets kind of sour on them, which is starting to happen with the reservation system. So there's a possibility it could go away. Do they want it to go away? In my humble opinion, I don't think they want it to go away, but will they be forced to take it out or make some sort of optional pass that does not have any restrictions or reservation layers involved in it? That is a possibility, I think, in my humble opinion. And it's also my, I'm hoping that happens because I don't believe in the reservation system. I think it
sucks.
It doesn't cater to the guest.
That's our opinion on it.
So there you go.
Chris Alvarez, how old are you guys? Just curious. You just turned 51 and yeah. I am 34. For some reason, I thought I was 33 still. Eddie Ortega, any kids in the future? As of right now, no.
No.
Will you guys have kids? Oh, there you go. Best Life Baby and Beyond. We're not thinking that far ahead, but probably as of right now, no. But again, anything can change. There's times where I look back on things that I thought just a year or two ago, and gotta love social media because it's still there, and I'm like, wow, I shouldn't have thought that way, or I was being mean, or how I felt about something I don't feel the same about. So things change.
And real quick, sentiments to Lori, who had just lost her husband, who was a fan of both of us.
Lori,
we are so sorry. I don't have the words, but our hearts are with you, and sending love and light, Lori. And everybody seems to be sending out some positive stuff your way, Lori. So we are so sorry.
Is there anything we could do to make you, I don't know, cheer you up a little bit?
Yeah.
Say
the word. We'll do our best. But
we're sending you virtual hugs.
Truly sorry. That's a terrible thing. I can't imagine this time of year as well.
Is Spence going to propose? Spence? He's not able to yet.
Yeah.
I tease him about it.
Yeah. It's not really my call.
No. I'm still, I guess I'm sure it'll come up, but my questions about my divorce situation is it's something like I put off. Myself and the other party involved, we just put it off during the pandemic and didn't really think about it. It was really hard mentally for the both of us to come to terms with, and we still love and care about each other, but yeah, it's gonna just take some time.
I've seen this question a few times in a few different iterations from a couple people. How do you guys feel about the latest speculation about the possibility of Bob Iger's return as CEO of the Disney company?
Isn't Chapek's thing in 2023?
His tenure is over in 23.
Okay.
But there was a rumor that came out this week. There was a couple of articles that covered it that is speculating that it's a possibility that he will be taking over as CEO again. From my standpoint, I think both of us agree, from the stuff that we know and the things that we hear from the inside of people that we know, and then things that we know from the outside, no one is particularly happy with the job that the current CEO is doing. And so I've always been a fan of Bob Iger myself. I think he's a brilliant, smart businessman. I think he's on another level with that stuff. So I would happily receive him back and hopefully.
I think almost everybody would.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We don't know. I try not to comment on stuff until I know that Disney actually announced it, or it's really tough. Sometimes these rumors at Disney can swirl really quickly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, I don't know for sure. So we will see. Weather and crowds end of January. First timer heading to Disneyland. Well, first of all, congratulations.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. The weather is cold at night, very chilly at night, so make sure to bring a jacket. It can sometimes be warm during the day. I swear when the sun starts shining at Disneyland, it's hot. And I'm not talking humid hot, but it gets, warm and hot. Daisy at Disney, thank you for sending 5. We appreciate that. She says, just because with a heart. Sending you love back. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Kevin Black, Kev Hawk,
Kev
sends 5. Merry Christmas. This is the Grill Wills calls. The twice in a row when I'm working to send me a fax inside joke. I forgot we did that.
I mean, you could give him
Kevin,
a little...
did we call you twice in a row or what? How many times did we call you
At
to
least
send
twice,
a fax?
I heard. Yeah.
Send us a fax, Kevin. We want to send a fax. Dang it. That was great. Thaddeus sends 10. Thank you, Thaddeus. Merry Christmas, Spencer and Katie. We love your passion for Disney. Thank you for all you do. We love you guys. We love you. Thank you. Eddie or Edie, I never say that right, sends 5 for Starbucks. Thank you for contributing to that fund.
I think it's Eddie.
Let me see here. I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome, Tessa.
What Jay Haj or Hage says, what drink good at Lamplight going on 119? Well, they have a full bar, so any kind of drink that you prefer, they will make for you. But they have specialty cocktails. My favorite is the Earthquake. Dylan from Theme Park Obsession kind of got me involved in the Earthquake. It is one of the strongest drinks that they make, if not the strongest. So I enjoy that. They have great martinis. They have great margaritas. Henry had a margarita that he enjoyed.
Yeah, he had a Cadillac.
So a lot of the specialty drinks, there's a Fun Wheel. It's a very colorful drink, also pretty strong. I think the Fun Wheel. Mm-hmm. But those are our picks. There is also some non-alcoholic mocktails that you enjoy there.
Yeah, there's so many, honestly.
As well. So
there's so many.
Oh, and our favorite appetizer.
The Brussels sprouts.
And the lobster nachos.
Yes.
And the poke bowl.
The poke bowl's too spicy for me. I like it, but
all those
it's
things
too
are very
spicy.
good. So there you go.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Are you full-time YouTubers? Yes, we are.
Yes.
Spencer is still a stage manager, but that's freelance, and so it depends on if the talent or somebody calls him from the DGA. I like that I'm answering for, but it's true.
Well, no, the DGA doesn't call.
Sorry, but you know what I'm saying. If it's a DGA gig.
Correct.
So
that's what you meant.
if there's
DGA,
one that he might be doing in February.
Yeah.
Which.
I'm in negotiations.
He's in negotiations.
But the DGA is the Directors Guild of America, that's the guild that I belong to. It's not quite a union, but for all intents and purposes, it's a union for directors and stage managers and assistant directors. And so the show that I work on has to have a contract with the Directors Guild in order for me to work. Otherwise, I can't do that. So whatever, long story short.
Hopefully that answered your question.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit about Spence. Lainey or Lonnie.
Lonnie, I think it's Lonnie.
It's Lonnie. I apologize. Sends $8. Merry Christmas, Katie and Spence. Sending you all the love. Must do Disneyland restaurants. Heading over December from Australia. How fun.
Wow,
okay.
Nice.
Must do. If you're talking sit down and you really want ambiance, we love Blue Bayou, but there's a big thing that's been going around lately where it's so hard to get reservations. Anytime we've ever eaten there, we just do a walk-up, and we've gotten really lucky. So that's like, I don't know, kind of a must-do. Carnation Cafe, Plaza Inn, those are like must-do because they're very classic Walt Disney. Carthay is a little bit more upscale, but it's beautiful if you like the Disney history because it has the Snow White, and I mean, it's just say no more. I feel like there's something else that I'm missing, but if I think of it and it pops in, I will let you know.
Brandy Rose says, how did you become a producer? I'm actually a stage manager, not a producer, Brandy. Also, this other question I wanted to address, where has Dylan and Bricky been in your vlogs? They just haven't been in our vlogs.
I know.
Because of life and circumstance, and we all
Bricky's in New York.
Bricky's, he's out of town. Dylan has been...
I think you're seeing him tomorrow, actually.
I probably will.
And possibly me.
And Dylan has been doing other things, and so our paths don't always cross. So try not to read into anything weird. Some people try to read into it and say that there's, what's going on?
Well, yeah, like they see us without Adam, just the way things are, and they're like, they hate each other. Da, da, da. You guys, we text all the time. All of us text. I talked to Liz today, this morning. She's the first person I text in the morning. I talked to Janelle. I talked to Allie. We all talk. We're all friends.
and on those awesome times that we do get to hang out and actually put each other in our videos, it's a great thing. There's times when we hang out that we don't shoot video that you guys never see. So without us, posting it or doing something, you're not going to know. But that stuff does happen, believe it or not. We all hang out as friends outside of the video cameras and all that stuff.
And I also will say too, like, that's kind of the fun part that we all enjoy about having the other creators as friends, is because we all know we're busy. We don't take it to heart if we don't see each other. We love it, but sometimes we just can't. So
we also know how hard all of us work.
Yeah.
And so we respect everybody's space, and if we don't see them for a while, it doesn't mean anything. So that's all.
Yeah.
Did you want to get to?
Yes, Kenzie.
What's up, Kenzie?
I almost choked here. Oh, yeah. Woo! Kenzie sends 5. Hi, guys. We're eating dinner as a family and all watching you right now. Mom, Dad, me, and Kira all say hi. We love you and miss you and wish you a Merry Christmas. Oh, I can see all of your smiling faces.
We miss you guys.
And it makes me happy.
Enjoy your meal.
Guys. Enjoy your meal. Can you save me some of whatever it is you're eating there? Yeah. Save that for me. Thanks.
I think you were pointing to...
Now, I don't know whose dish I'm pointing at, but I'm pointing to somebody's meal right there.
Wow.
And I want some of that. Okay, sorry. Any holiday plans? Will you vlog? Yes, we try to get out content at least every day. No promises. Sometimes we take a couple days off, but yeah, we plan to be at Disneyland on Christmas Eve. Let's see. Is Maynard still working for Disneyland? We saw him. We've seen him a few times.
It's been a while since
I was pointing to Kenzie.
Of course.
Do you know the dates you're going to Disney World in March? So far, I know we'll be there the beginning of March. That's all I know right now. I don't know any. I haven't booked the days completely. Main Street Matt sends $20. Good evening, everyone.
What's up, Matt?
I hope you all enjoy the holiday season with your family and loved ones. Merry Christmas to you all. Merry Christmas to you guys. We missed you. I hope we see you soon.
I know. Here's a question, and I'll try to be as brief about it as I can.
Good luck with us.
Dave CX76 says, Spencer, what was your favorite TV show, game show that you got to spend time on set with your mom? Was there a favorite memory you have that you would like to share with us? I would say the first thing that popped into my head was The Gong Show. I wasn't working at the time, but I was a child on the set, and my mom was working, and Chuck Barris, who was the host of the show and the producer of the show, brought me out in an opening sequence from behind the curtain, and my mom didn't know. And that was a fun moment. We have the video of that. And
I think you have a picture on Instagram, maybe.
I might have a picture on Instagram, but I was about, 4 or 5 years old. And then we used to work Family Feud together. There was 3 of us from my mom's company that would take care of the cue card services for the show. This is when I was a cue card guy. And so I have a ton of good memories of doing that, as well as a lot of shows that I worked with my mom. It was always fun when, like, it happened on Family Feud where my mom got pulled out by the host, and maybe it was her birthday and she was given accolades or talk about, just appreciating her presence there and the work that she did. I always appreciated that and got to be there to see that kind of stuff happen. But yeah, that's
Nate's here.
No way.
Nate, paging Mr. Morrow. Oh gosh, we miss him. We need to go to Waffle House again together.
We do.
We're already cheesy grits.
Yeah, if you're not following Paging Mr. Morrow, you should be. Or Mr. Morrow.
And happy belated, because it was his birthday recently, too.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Happy birthday, Nate.
I believe so.
Cheers, my good man.
There's a lot of good people born in December, I'm finding out.
This is true.
But yes, he brings up a good point. Like he said, we're all friends. You don't always see every single interaction that goes on.
Right.
And I get that. If I was watching YouTube, I'd be like, oh,
because there's no steadfast rule of, like, you have to be in every third video of mine to prove that you're a friend of mine or anything weird like that.
It's kind of like donating. You donate to charities, I think, because you really want to. You don't have to share about it. Linda sends $25. Happy belated birthday, Spencer, and merriest blessed Christmas. Love you both. Favorite Disney date moment? Oh, I know mine. It's always the same. Mine is when we were laying down watching Fireworks by Small World.
Yeah.
still goes down as the best one.
Backpack pillows and all.
Michelle, what are your wish lists for Christmas? Mine is just Target gift cards. If I could talk to Santa. Santa, bring me that.
I finally thought of something.
What?
But it's for both of us. Like, we need some bicycles.
Dude, we need bicycles.
We need a pair of bicycles. Like, I need to go on, like, Price is Right and be like, next item up for bid. It's a pair of beach cruisers.
That's what we need.
We're like, yes. I'll bid on that.
Yes. Katie, who says you're not friends with Adam anymore? I have had a few people message me and they're like, I heard that you guys weren't, like, I get this a lot, and what few DMs I can get, I get people saying like, oh my gosh, I heard you're not friends with, Liz anymore. I heard you're not friends with whatever. And I'm like, all right, well, I was talking to them like 4 hours ago, but all right, cool. It just happened. Dana sends 5. My son is 11. His name is Patrick. I showed him Patrick's house the other day, and it was a Disney moment. Thank you for the joy you bring. Merry Christmas. That's so cute. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
Will you be at Disneyland tomorrow and Wednesday? Tomorrow we will be. We're going to do a live stream from there tomorrow. Have you both seen the Spider-Man movie yet? If so, what did you think? We still haven't seen it. We failed. We tried to go yesterday for our date, but we ended up watching the boat parade at Newport Harbor, and it was incredible.
Christopher Quinn sends 5, says Spencer, late happy birthday. Thank you. Did you ever consider other jobs in the industry? When I was little, I wanted to be a camera operator. So ironically,
But you met Johnny Gator.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
No, I always wanted to be, I always looked up to the camera ops. Camera operators on shows are some of the coolest people because I don't know what that is, but they all are very knowledgeable in other things in life and stuff. The camera ops are some of the coolest people on set. And ironically now, for this channel, I'm the camera operator.
Oh, look at that.
I'm the
Full
director.
circle.
I'm the editor. So I'm a lot of things. So I get to live all those fantasies of different jobs in just doing YouTube. So
there you go. When you go Christmas Eve, be sure to enjoy the gingerbread cookies. If we can get some, we certainly will.
Yeah.
Be yourself adventures. I'm off to bed. Spencer, I hope next year we can get together. Any new trips planned? Happy belated birthday. Catching up to me.
Thanks, Larry.
No trips really planned yet.
Yeah, nothing. We've been talking about stuff.
We're getting there.
But we're getting there. We have some things,
It kind of depends on if you're going to take this job or not.
Yeah.
That's what I need to find out. So I keep hounding him. I'm like, settle it in.
Yeah.
As I do most of the planning for us.
If somebody was asking this question, because we'll just say it.
Yeah, I can't write things in, and I'm trying to really narrow down.
She gets way ahead, and she's into like the springtime of next year already. Because...
And so I'm like, can you please? I have to the point where he was like pouring his coffee this morning. I was like, I need you to get this done now. And he's like, no, stop bothering me.
And if it does end up happening, I'll let you guys know in due time.
Well, yeah, we will. But what would be cool is if you let Katie know.
Well,
no, you had time today and you didn't do it.
Yeah, we were shooting today. Thank you. So.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Mackenzie sends 5. Excited to be in the parks for New Year's Eve. Oh, we're going to have fun. Is there anything I should plan on doing that night in DCA with my 2- and 4-year-old? Are you only staying in DCA? If so, I think you should park hop.
Yeah.
But I don't think other than going to see Fat Cat Swinger and having a good time.
Yeah.
That's it. You made Stasia says, or Stacia, I hope I said your name right. Made your turkey meatballs. I used ground beef. Yum. I love that. Liz says, are you both retired? I wish. I would love to just be retired and have grandchildren or whatever age you retire. But I fantasize about that someday. I just want to garden and I don't know. Wouldn't it be fun? I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you guys friends with Tim and Jen? No, we've met them a few times, but I can't say we're personal friends like that.
No.
Katie, where did you get your phone case? I got it right when you exit Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway in Hollywood Studios. Isn't that cool? And it's funny, on this day, we were in Hollywood Studios.
Oh, wow.
I miss it. I miss it so much. Is it worth buying a Magic Key? Happy holidays, guys. Big fans. It just depends on how much you want to go. But if you want to go and do the frequency that you did prior to the shutdown, I would say maybe not. But you just have to really look at your lifestyle and what you want to do. Katie, yeah, your trams are back at Magic Kingdom. I know. I'm so excited about that.
Diana says, have you met any actors? Yes, a ton. And I won't get into that.
Because that will become...
We've done this on the channel before on live streams where people, have you met this person, that person? Yes. Yeah, a ton. I grew up and worked in the industry for most of my life. So the answer is yes.
How are you guys celebrating Bob Iger returning to replace? We're not celebrating something that isn't definitive.
That has not been...
you got to be careful because you're going to see if you're...
It's just a rumor at this point.
If you're into the Disney sphere, I guess, you're going to see a lot of articles and maybe even videos. I don't know. But if you do, just kind of take it with a grain of salt because a lot of them are just kind of reporting what is being said. That's why we don't do that stuff unless it's a little bit more definitive.
Right.
So, are you going to Sweethearts Night on February 14th? No. Are there certain holiday treats that you make every year? If so, can you do a video on it? So, prior to me trying to watch a little bit more of my sugar, I would always make peanut butter balls, and they were, it's 1 cup of powdered sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter, and 1 cup of, I think I used Corn Flakes or Rice Krispie treats, or Rice Krispies. And then you roll them in chocolate and let them sit. I would always make fudge, puppy chow. Maybe too personal, but do you think Disney will win the lawsuit? Well, I mean, I don't think they would have let them file it if it didn't. I think it was Mice Chat did an article, and they showed 4 areas that were against or something like that. So I don't know. It's really hard to say.
My guess, my personal opinion, is that they're not going to win it, but it's bringing a lot of light to the situation and making people aware. And so when the media gets a hold of it, that becomes an issue, I think, for the company. So I think it's a good thing that it got brought up because there was a lot of people who felt the same way, who felt like they were a little bit disillusioned and a little bit misled by the non-blackout dates and the shifting of the numbers and the adjusting of those numbers of the reservations. We were all under the impression that there was going to be this amount of reservations, period, and that amount of reservations for ticket holders, and those numbers are being altered and messed with. So I think that's where the lawsuit has some validity. Whether it will win, I don't know. Disney's pretty heavy duty with their fine print and their legal team, I'm sure. But I'm glad that it was brought up.
Let's see. Watching from the Bella Beach Inn. Ooh, I love that. Sorry. Will you be in the parks New Year's Eve and or day? Just New Year's Eve right now. Let's see. Have you ever seen celebrities at Disneyland? If so, who? I know I've seen Kobe Bryant a lot. I'm sure there's more and I just can't think of it. I know I saw the OG Zaddy, which is Uncle Jesse. Saw him a couple times. I'm trying to think who else. I know when I was younger, if you watched all that, I saw Lori Beth, is it Denberg or Denver? I don't remember. Will you be in Walt Disney World at Easter time? I don't think so. But never say never,
Brooke says, what's your favorite Christmas movie to watch?
Elf. Totally Elf. Or the Santa Claus. Or Home Alone. Those 3.
Probably like Rudolph the...
Oh, or Rudolph.
I forget the name of the guys who make those films. I can't think of it offhand.
What's a zaddy? A hot older guy. Saw Michael Jackson on Pirates in 1991. Sending love and thank you. The Santa Claus is a classic. Die Hard. I've seen Kobe so many times. I think I've seen him like getting off Splash Mountain. One time on Main Street.
Burl Ives, that's right, Larry.
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Burl Ives. Do you guys ever watch Encanto? No, we still haven't. We haven't
had
watched
time.
any movies. Like what little movies we did, we try to not turn on movies we know we have to pay attention to and like really like will want to watch because something happens and you know, like we tried to watch Fantasia and like 1/4 of the way through it was like, well, time to do, you know, we had stuff to do. You know, so let's see.
Tombstone, that's a good movie. I don't know if it's a holiday movie, but
Glenn's Wine Library since 10. Off topic, but what camera do you use for your vlog?
So currently we use a Sony ZV-1 predominantly. We also use the iPhone, and we use a GoPro Hero 9, and we also have a Canon G7X, but we don't really use it that much anymore. Yeah.
Those are like our cameras.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm taking my son to see the new Spider-Man movie. Oh, you're gonna love it. It's a Wonderful Life is always a tradition on Christmas.
That's a good point. I haven't seen that this year yet.
Maybe Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Maybe. When will you be coming back to Florida? Definitely as of right now, it looks like March.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Stony Clover Lane? They have a Disney Princess collection. Yeah, I have seen. I wasn't like, again, I didn't get too in-depth of a look, and it wasn't enough that it made me like, so I'll have to look a little bit more. Katie, did you get Spencer anything for Christmas? No, we don't really do a gift exchange.
A formal gift exchange, yeah. We both like agree, like we're like,
no,
it's fine.
Same with our birthdays. Like we do a little something for each other's birthdays. Like we usually have each other wake up to a little surprise, but other than that, we just don't do.
No.
Yeah, no. That's as much as we would love to. We just don't do it. Let me see here. Be Yourself Adventures. Thank you, Spencer and Katie. Thank you for the 10. Spencer, not sure if you like the movie Lost Boys. I worked on it. I have an original movie poster for you. Lights out. Love you both.
Wow.
Whoa, that's pretty rad.
So you were, did you go up to Santa Cruz on location too, Larry? Because I know they shot some up there.
Wow. Christopher sends 5. I always was interested in the camera department. 2AC. Love to work the clapper. Also very Merry Christmas or Festivus for the rest of us.
Oh. Get the aluminum pole from the crawl space and we'll celebrate.
Let me see here. Okay, so we're caught up on our super chats. I wanted to make sure. Yes, we did get that one, Larry. Sean sends 20. Well, thank you. Hey, it's Sean from Phoenix. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas to you guys. Merry Christmas,
Thanks,
Sean
Sean
from Phoenix.
Merry Christmas to you and Arizona.
Who are your favorite Disney characters? I love Minnie, Winnie the Pooh, Belle, anybody from... I love Little Mermaid.
I love Mickey and Donald myself.
Oh, love Donald.
Yeah.
Donald is so good.
Oh, this is a great question. Ladybugger Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
She says, can't recall, but have you guys ever done a day in your life video? And would you have interest in that? Funny you say that.
We're filming it this week.
We are. We had just talked about that, Jen. So you must have known psychically. Yes.
It's funny that on
is
our
happening.
on our date night, that was actually one of the most thoroughly discussed things we talked about was our day in the life video. And
oh, Larry says, yes, I was there
it.
on set in Santa Cruz. It was a great movie to work on. Yeah. Dude. Kiefer Sutherland, Jason, I forget the main actor, Jason, even had, what's his name in there? The kid, man, my recall's bad tonight. Anyways.
Ryan, what is your favorite non-Disney theme park? I guess not. I don't know.
Maybe Universal Orlando.
Oh, there it is. Universal Orlando.
Yeah.
Knott's would be after that. Definitely not the biggest, Knott's Hollywood fan, to be honest.
Oh, Jason Patrick. Thank you, Larry. Jason Patrick. Yeah, he was great. And then I was thinking of the kid that was in Goonies, who was also in it. He was one of the younger kids in there.
Do children under 3 still need a park reservation like an adult? I'm not sure. I would ask Disney that question. Michelle sends 5 favorite Disney movie. Ooh, that's a hard one, man, because Lion King, Little Mermaid, Great Mouse Detective, Rescuers, I mean, Beauty and the Beast. They're all so good. It's too hard to pick.
Spencer, what's your favorite show you've worked on? So I would say, I'm going to give you a few. I loved working on Price is Right. I loved working on the Pete Holmes Show. I loved working on Conan. And there was a Beatles special I did for the Grammys about 10 years ago that was a mind blower because it was with Paul and Ringo and all these other amazing artists. Those are the ones that I can think of offhand.
If you guys had to go to a Disney park in another country, which would you like to see most? Hopefully we'll get to go to all of them, but the first on my list is Tokyo. That would be the first one I'd want to see. Let's see here. Old Yeller, Beauty and the Beast. What was an extra midnight caller? Had a great time. Oh, okay.
Corey Feldman, thank you. And Corey Haim. Thank you. Both Corys were in that. That's awesome.
You can send anything to our P.O. Box. It is Spencer Emmons, P.O. Box 9084, Calabasas, California, 91372. And it's also in the description box of every video.
Thanks, Larry.
I love your eye makeup. Does it take you long to do every day? This today took me about 2 seconds because I was in a hurry.
Mine took a lot longer.
But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Favorite emo song? Go. Oh, you can't put me there. There's so many. Oh, look, Bricky's here from New York.
Bricky!
Oh,
Adventures in
you,
Design.
Bricky.
We miss you, Bricky.
I hope you're having the best time, you and your family.
Yeah, dude.
We miss you at Disneyland.
We do.
We really do.
And if you don't know who Bricky is, his name is Mark Bricky. He is he is Adventures in Design on YouTube. He's Adventures in Design podcast.
So good.
He is a very talented and creative human being. I wish I had as much talent as this guy has. I mean, it's inspiring to no end. If you don't watch his videos, you're missing out. He captures the heart and the feeling that we all have about Disney and articulates it and presents it in such a way that you didn't realize how you felt until you hear. You're like, that's how I feel. Yes, exactly. You must watch Adventures in Design. Go subscribe to that channel. Watch one video, and you tell me that you didn't have feelings, or you started to maybe tear up, or like your heart started to hurt, because this dude nails it, and I'm proud to call him a friend. And
yes.
So.
And I'm sorry I cut you off on the favorite emo song because there's just too many. But if I had to pick, can I just say, okay, I'm going to be basic, but I'm going to say, no. I feel like anything from AFI, Avenged Seven, oh man, I could just go on.
Just name one.
Favorite eyeshadow you use? Okay, fine. I'll say, Girl is Not Gray. Or Unholy Confessions. It's super basic.
Bricky has a question.
Bricky, what is your question?
Your best Disney moment of 2021.
Oh, dang. That's
Dang,
a really
dude. You
good
threw down
one.
the gauntlet, bro.
You really did. What would be my favorite moment? Honestly, I think getting back, would that have been 2021? Yeah. Getting back into Disneyland in general.
Yeah.
I think the cast preview day, because we got a chance to see so many of the cast members come back. And
I would agree. I would
know,
agree that it was the reopening of Disneyland itself.
It was just so epic.
Getting
on the train.
Both of those days, the cast day and the actual day that the public was allowed, the fact that we got to go.
Or going to Walt Disney World for the first time.
Well, that was in 2020.
Oh, was it?
It was in December of 2020.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
yeah.
Dang.
And
wow.
Yeah, so I think it's the reopening that would be, yeah.
Yeah. The Wonderful World of Sand. Heck yeah. Favorite Mexican taco spot. Dude, there's so many here. What would be our favorite one that we get tacos at? I don't know.
Favorite tacos? Is that what they're asking?
I'd say, like, There's a place called Rigoberto's. It's really good.
I mean,
I don't know. We're not really taco picky, but I'd say El Patron in Palm Springs is my favorite right now. Best tacos. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Sorry, I'm so bad. How did you both meet? I'm new to your channel. I found you through watching Adam the Woo. We met at Disneyland. Spencer followed my Periscope account. Favorite Disney princess? Belle. Hold on. Sorry. What is your relationship like outside of Disneyland?
I don't know. The same.
Boring, maybe? I'd say boring.
Christopher Quinn sends 5, says, Spencer, have you considered doing an art show? Best Disney moment going home to Disneyland. I've done a few art shows, actually, Christopher. And I'm doing one in February, I believe.
Yeah. It'd be nice to know the date.
I don't know the date yet.
I'm just kidding. I'll tease you.
And best Disney moment going home to Disneyland. Somebody had mentioned it. It was going down Main Street and all the cast waving and saying, welcome back. And it chokes me up thinking about it. Nailed me. It nailed me.
Peter, thank you for the 20. Would you ever consider doing a road trip to Walt Disney World and documenting the journey?
Sure.
We have considered it. Now that I know that I can fly there in a day, it's very hard not to.
Yeah.
Let me see here. PSA guy sends 2. Happy holidays. Viva Best Life and Beyond 2022. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll get there with your support. Alessandra sends 10. Katie, will you ever do beauty videos? I loved your vlog on getting your hair done one time, and I'd love to see a skincare and makeup videos. If I could figure out how to shoot it well, I would definitely try it. So, we'll see. Maybe you'll see on a day in the life. Maybe something will be on there. Maybe. Rachel, favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Mine is Piccolo. I'm going to say either Vegeta, and I really liked Bulma a lot. I also like Chi-Chi a lot, too. So, I don't know. I like them all. It's so hard. I just love Dragon Ball Z.
Crystal says, Disney cruise anytime soon in the future? Probably not. We're not big cruise people. Oh, Victor's here.
Yay, Victor!
Thanks, Victor. We are just not big cruise people. I'm glad we agree on that, to be fair.
Yeah, me too.
Not to take it away from anybody else who enjoys those. I hear they're great. It's just not our cup of tea, so you probably won't see us go do that. Just how it is.
Yeah. Have you ever go to the Queen Mary? No, I've gone there and I won't go. Isn't it going to be gone? Bricky asked a good question. Oh, now it just went away. Oh,
if Disneyland said no more filming, what would become the new focus of Blab?
See, we're lucky we're getting a question like that from Bricky because he's a podcaster, so he knows that Jesus. If they said it would be, we would actually, I'm pretty sure I can speak for the both of us when I say we would probably just focus on just whatever we're doing in our life and whatever we would end up getting passionate about.
Maybe incorporate some more travel or something in place of it.
Yeah, because I know that if it weren't for Disneyland and we're just so happy being there at Disney parks, we would honestly just be traveling more and shooting more at home and more of the stuff that we like to do and just keep it real to our lifestyle. So I'm pretty sure. Ashley, how about Hawaii? Someday. I'm just getting over the thought of flying over water. Ugh. So we'll see. If you can have any Disney experience, money set aside, what would you do?
Oh, hold on. Sorry, before we get to that, I had another thought about if Disneyland didn't allow filming and vlogging. I would probably go and take photos and do videos talking about it and do a photo essay of my day and show you guys because that would be a way around it because they're not going to stop people from taking photos.
Yeah.
Ever.
So that's what
I don't think they're ever going to stop anything as far as vlogging or anything because
we wouldn't stop going. I guess
it promotes
you're right.
the park and it's good for them and they're getting free promotion and especially when it's all positive and we don't really
Yeah.
Anyways.
So we would still be going to the parks, obviously, but I didn't think we would share anything. But now I realize we would share.
We would share it in a different format, and it would be a photo essay, and we would talk about it, and it would still be awesome.
That's cool.
So
That's
there you go. Sorry,
totally true.
Sorry to interrupt you.
And what was the question? If you can have any Disney experience, money set aside, what would you do? Well, I would start off my day. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, I've never really thought about that, but I would think maybe I would try to go to what is it, Royal 21. 21. I would have a whole thing
Royal.
there. 21 Royal with family and friends.
Yeah.
And just have a nice day watching fireworks and just have a dinner there and just do something special that I've never done. Isn't Disneyland like Las Vegas but for kids? No, we have plenty of fun as an adult. It's truly magical.
Disneyland was designed by Walt Disney for the specific reason of kids and or families and adults being able to enjoy it together. Because he was sitting at the merry-go-round at Griffith Park, bored out of his mind, eating popcorn, watching his kids go round and round a merry-go-round.
Just bored out of his mind,
not
right?
having a good time, and thought, I need to make something that I would enjoy as well. So adults were thought of in the initial design of Disneyland. So just keep that in mind.
Yes. Sorry.
There was another one about, somebody asked me about...
which Disneyland hotel is your favorite?
Disneyland?
Disneyland Hotel is great, and Grand Californian, they're both really great. It's hard to pick a favorite because it depends on what you're in the mood for.
Yeah.
Because the architecture, I guess you would say it's called, of Grand Californian is just amazing, but then Disneyland Hotel has a lot of really good feels to it. So it's really hard to pick a favorite between those two. Obviously, you'll notice I didn't talk about Paradise Pier because, well...
No. Paulie B says, if you're allowed to, are you allowed to speak to us more about your role as a stage manager? Yeah, well, it's a tough thing to describe because there's a lot of facets involved. Essentially, we are in charge of the physical stage and everything that happens on that stage. We are we're the liaisons for the director, who's usually in a booth somewhere, seeing all the camera shots, and we are the person or the people that execute all the movement. We manage all of that stuff, and all the departments kind of go through us. We're in charge of all the talent, all of their movement, all the cues, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, where to look. Anything that has to happen on that stage physically has to go through a stage manager as per the director and the producer's wishes. So we are the last line of defense. We are the last people talent sees before they step out on stage. We give them their direction, their notes, anything that is needed. Usually any question on stage that somebody has, go ask a stage manager, and that's us. There you go.
Tristan sends 20. Thank you, Tristan. Do you guys plan to get married anytime soon? I've never heard you guys arguing or anything. Oh, we argue.
Oh, we argue. We're normal.
We've had fights at Disneyland. Legit.
Jason says Embassy Suites, a.k.a. Paradise Pier.
I mean, true. If you watched our video, you'd know.
Embassy Suites actually is probably better.
Yeah. Do you guys plan on getting married anytime soon? I don't know. We haven't we don't really talk about it. It's kind of interesting. We talked about that a little bit a while ago, but I don't know. We'll see. Oops, sorry. I found out that you literally do. Oh, sorry. When I do go to Disneyland, I found that you literally do enter a different world. I forget in the routine of life to enter a world of fun. It's so awesome. Favorite Disney song you find the most inspirational? Paint the Night or Fantasmic? Is the wine bar still open in Grand Californian? I'm not sure. I haven't been doing too much at Grand Cal lately, so I don't know.
No.
I have to go back. Kendra sends 10. Thank you. Love y'all. My dad wants our family at the park for his 50th. That is awesome. He wanted to walk in Walt's footsteps tour, but I can't find anything on the park's website. Info, suggestions, Rex, help.
I feel like they're not doing it right now.
I think so. Yeah, I think they're not either.
That's probably why you can't find anything. Dave M says, have you been watching Dale and Paula's Scotchmas on the Dale McKenzie channel? Yes, we have been watching.
And you should watch tomorrow.
You should watch tomorrow for day 20. It's going to be pretty special.
Actually, wait, today's day 20. Oh, no.
No, it
20
airs,
is tomorrow. Yeah.
It airs, they shoot day 20 on the day.
That took me a minute. Yeah. So watch it tomorrow. I think you should. You can go to one park for a day. Which would you choose, Hollywood Studios or Epcot? Epcot. Even though Studios is incredible.
Studios is great, but,
Who are the admins for your chat? It is Jason, who lives in Walt Disney World, and Victor, who lives in Disneyland.
That's right.
Hey, Katie and Spencer, I have a question. What is better, Standby Queue or Genie Plus? And it's the holiday season. It just depends. We talked about that in our latest video, so I would check it out. Disneyland or Magic Kingdom? One has to go. Which one do you choose and why? First of all, Marty, that we can never answer that and say one has to go.
It's apples and oranges.
We're breaking the rules because they both are, like, they both need to exist. I don't know how else to
They both
explain
have their merit.
Yeah.
They're both unique and have things that the other doesn't. And so to compare them is like, it's not
It's like saying black or white, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just not, some people are like, well, just choose. It's not about that, really. It's not, because without Disneyland, there would be no Disney World, and Disney World is an evolvement of what Disneyland was trying to achieve.
Well, they're saying Magic Kingdom Park.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they're just...
I think how do I put this? I don't know. I can't even choose because they're both so great. They're so great, and they're like, I would say I would choose the one I'm in at that time. That's what I would say. Whatever one I happen to be standing in and enjoying my day in, that's the one I prefer at the moment. But I hope that answered your question, and I wasn't trying to be like snarky or an a-hole. Like, we really do love both.
There's a lot of questions about my work. One from Christopher saying, we need a behind the scenes of Spencer at work as a stage manager. Unfortunately, you will never get to see that because when I work on a television show, I sign my life away about non-disclosure and about, I'm not allowed to be filming on a set that I work on. It just goes, it's a conflict of interest. Unless I'm working for that show, doing something for them, I'm not allowed to do that. So unfortunately, you'll never see that.
Who is your favorite Disney World vlogger? We have several. I would say our channels that we love to watch that cover those parks would be, as you saw, Nate, Paging Mr. Morrow.
Super Enthused, Jackie, Danny702.
Danny702.
Micah. World of Micah.
Jacob covers them sometimes.
Yeah, Trackers, Adam the Woo.
I feel like we're missing somebody. Tampa J.
Oh, Tampa J, yeah.
Who else? I feel like
I'm sure we're missing somebody.
I know, because we haven't watched any in a bit, so... but those are, like... the ones I feel like there's somebody else that's missing.
Yeah.
I know Jason has done a few things here.
Jason
and
as
there.
well. Yeah.
So, Bricky says 2026. Where did it go? Oops, sorry. I was reading it and it went away. And it said, does Genie plus Michael K? He's good. Resort TV. I haven't watched. I don't think I have.
We've met them though. They're nice people.
Oh, okay.
Resort TV 1, yeah.
Theme park obsession, yes.
Yeah.
But he's not exclusive to Disney World though, so he doesn't count.
He's theme parks in
He's
general.
just theme parks all over the place.
Yeah.
I feel like there was. Does Genie still exist in 2026?
Prince Charming Dev as well.
Prince Charming Dev.
Gina, thank you.
Does it?
What?
Bricky says, you have an eyelash.
Again?
Uh-huh.
Second time today.
I know.
What's the question?
Does Genie still exist in 2026?
Probably.
I think so.
Unless it's, branded as some other thing.
Oh, Justin and Allie. Yes.
But Justin, I would say
he
Justin
also doesn't count too because
Justin is Disneyland though. I mean, Justin's been going to Disney World for a long time, by the way.
But he's a Disneyland local.
Technically speaking, yes, he is from Disneyland. I mean, he went to Disneyland, Walt Disney Elementary. He's OG Disneyland. Now he's been going for a long time to Walt Disney World.
Well, because if you're gonna start bringing the Disneylanders, then you'd say Magic Journey. You would bring everybody else in, so you can't. You got to stay with the people that actually live there. Otherwise, it won't count.
Yeah.
Katie, do you like Hallmark Christmas movies? I don't. I never get a chance to watch them, so I can't say I dislike them, but I don't know them.
Jason thinks the Genie system will be modified by then.
That's true. Yeah. That could happen. Yeah. Is the gingerbread house still alive? It is. It is. By the way, you guys didn't see, I'm gonna go get them, but I made gingerbread Spencer and Katie's. And you didn't see. Oh, ow. Oh, on my knee. I just bumped it. Okay, hold on. Look it. There they are. Can you tell which one is which? Look at how sad it looks. This was a bow, and it didn't stay, and this was a hat. There we are, though. Look, we're holding candy canes. Thank you for watching the gingerbread house creation. Woo. Here's a spoiler. Candace Cameron is in all of them. That's true. Do you guys like Publix?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, do we
love
like
Publix?
Yeah, love isn't even strong enough of a word. I'd say
they make a great deli sandwich.
Dude, what does Publix not do that's great?
Man, I don't know.
Nothing. Everything is great in Publix. Publix, listen, we go to Orlando or Florida. We don't just go for Walt Disney World. We go for Publix. When I land on that, like when the airplane lands, the first stop I think about is Publix. And that is that. Love me some Publix. The fact that we don't have Publix out here makes me sick. Did y'all add more decorations to the tree? No, we kept the decorations how they are. You loved the gingerbread house vlog. It was fun. It was a disaster in a way because we were tired. Somebody messaged me. Some jerk was like, how are you so tired from walking around Disneyland for 12 hours? And I was like, listen, we had the best day ever. We were Disney wasted. Do you know there's a difference between Disney wasted? Disney wasted is when you're just like so happy and joyful and you're just like...
It took 2 days to recover from that.
So yes, that is Disney wasted. It's not just being tired from walking. That's one thing. Final question. We rented on an entire movie theater. Do you guys want to see Spider-Man with me and friends? I'll send day and time of interest. Yes!
Dude, are you kidding? Oh, that's
yes!
rad.
Oh my gosh! See, it was meant to be that we didn't see it. High five to that.
That's true.
Dang! Let me know, Bricky. Text us. We're in. Michelle sends $25 for Starbucks. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Thanks,
we
Michelle.
thrive on Starbucks, so thank you. People have sent us Starbucks gift cards, and they're gone in a day. That is a bit of salt. What salt? Oh, shoot. What did I... Oh, yeah, when I was talking about the jerk. It was just so mean-spirited. I was like, what's wrong with you? PSA guy sends $2. Are you guys D23 members? Is the D23 Expo... Oh, the D23 Expo is coming up. We are members. And, yeah, I think my little D23 box thing was over here. I don't know where I put it, though. Do you think Disneyland, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway will be individual Lightning Lane? Oh, individual, for sure.
Meaning it's going to be an a la carte.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pay for it because it's going to be so sought after that they're going to make it, $20 a go or whatever.
Yes. Valerie, Katie, have you ever thought of getting your eyebrows microbladed? Yes, I have. You already make them perfect. I don't make them perfect, so I appreciate that. But I have thought of it. I just don't know. I'm really picky about where I would go, and I want to do, so we'll see. I do want to do it, though. Like, I someday will. Let me see. How do you ease depression and loneliness? I think reach out. It's the hardest thing to do is reach out and talk, but just talk to somebody. And, I feel like that really does a world of difference. Or go take a walk with somebody. Don't go alone. Walk with somebody.
Jessica is asking, what do you think Walt and Roy would think about the cost and complications of Genie Lightning Lane pay-per ride involved in planning a Disney vacation for a family nowadays? It's quite a task and a bundle of cash.
I feel like Walt would like the technology. I think he'd be really proud of people and how much.
That's always a tough question because people ask us that a lot about what do you think Walt would think of this or that or this. It's really hard to say because you're talking about a guy who would have been 105 years old or something at this point, right? And trying to apply his thoughts in a world that was completely different to a world now. I mean, it's really hard to say because even just something individual or specific like Lightning Lane or Genie or Upcost, what would he have to say about the world in general? I think he would flip, right? Just in general about what's going on. So when you're talking about specifics like Lightning Lane and Genie and all that stuff, I don't think that they would be too happy, but I don't think they'd be too happy about a lot of stuff that's going on in the world because you're talking about, a couple of generations ago where things were so different. And I'm sure that there would be a little more attention given to customer experience as opposed to how it is now. That I can tell you. They would probably be fighting with the financial aspect of the company and saying, hey, you know what, slow your roll with all this stuff. We got to think about the customer first, and those things would have been implemented a little bit slower and a little bit more calculated, as opposed to just like, right now under the management that we have, it just seems like a very greedy and not considerate way of operating right now. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Are you subscribed to Disney Plus? What is your favorite content on there if you are? Imagineering Story and Animal Kingdom.
Oh yeah, the Animal Kingdom show. Yeah.
Those are our top two favorite. Walt would be 121. Oh, really?
Okay,
Dang.
So there you go.
We were off.
Same difference though, because it's just so far away, and the world is so different that I think that, he'd lose his mind over just things of the world and the way that people are acting and the way that the world is so divided. I think that notion of a world divided would just really not make Walt happy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He wasn't about that. He was trying to make people happy, and he thought more on the positive side of things and the creative side of things, and this whole new world of divisiveness and how everybody's against everybody else. If you don't believe what I believe, then it's just ugly.
I can't see him being like that.
Ugly stuff.
What's the best time to ride Rise doing standby? Morning, midday, or afternoon? One thing I can say, we haven't tested it enough, but I would say do not wait till the end of the day. That's when a lot of people go with their lightning lane or their purchase. And so excuse me, we went there like an hour or two before the ride shut down, and it was like insane. It was a longer wait for that than it was standby. Or standby was like long. And so even if standby doesn't look long, but the lightning lane thing is way longer, you still have to remember all those people are weaving in with the line. So it just makes the queue extra long. So I would say earlier is your better option. Is Jeff Pike in here?
What's up, Jeff Pike?
Jeff Pike, you should consider, if you're ever not working for Bricky, joining a moderator for us. We can add another.
But that's up to you, Jeff.
Awesome one. But we know that you're he's the sheriff here?
No, he's the sheriff at...
Sheriff there. If you're ever not sheriffing, come and be the mayor here.
Yeah, he's always been the mayor of Best Life Beyond, but he's the sheriff at Adventures in Design.
Yes.
So, but that happens. Sometimes those small towns,
stuff happens.
People wear a lot of hats. Not only does the guy run the gas station or own the gas station, he's also the sheriff, and he shows his badge.
Teresa, no, this live didn't just start. Okay, that is great. Oh, good. He said I'd be honored to work with you, Jason. Awesome.
Heck yeah.
I love it.
And Victor.
I love it. Okay. Sorry, if you could read that real quick. I have to work on one thing.
Should Jeff A says, should Tomorrowland be an homage to Walt's 1950s optimistic future retro, or a sneak peek of where the work? I think I understand your question. Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be awesome if it was a retro future, kind of that atomic age 50s space.
Yay, Jeff Pike's now a moderator. I did it.
Dude, look, there it is.
Yeah.
It has happened.
He's been added.
Welcome, Jeff.
I feel like
officially.
Bricky would be proud. Bricky would be proud.
That's amazing. That is so cool. What's the Disneyland news? I'm behind. Adventures in Magic asks. No real news to speak of.
Sorry, what was the question? Disneyland news? Nothing really. I would say the big news is that there's a rumor swirling around that we're not 100% sure of. But it was about the I don't know,
the CEO position.
But was it him stepping down? I can't remember. So that's why I just tried not to read into it because I don't know.
It's loosely about Iger coming back to take the CEO spot. It's a rumor. We don't know. The current guy is in until 2023 as of now.
So we'll see.
That's what, who knows?
Eric sends 5. Why do you think Genie Plus is more expensive in Disneyland than Walt Disney World when there's less parks to use it in? I think because it's California, number one, everything just costs more in California. That's just the way it is. But number two, I think it's because it's all condensed into one area. So you're not walking or having to travel as far. Whereas over in Walt Disney World, you have to either take a monorail, you have to drive, you have to take a bus, boat, something like that. So I think it's just the fact that you're getting the luxury of you can walk from the back of Disneyland to the back of DCA in, I don't know, 45 minutes if you...
Less than that.
Maybe, yeah. Depending on your shape. And,
my answer, Eric, would have been, I don't know.
Well, luckily for you, I know. At least I think I know. That's my guess. Okay, sorry. So now Victor, Jeff Pike, and Jason.
Yeah.
They are your go-tos.
That's right.
Bada bing, bada boom. One of them can usually answer your question, whatever it may
somebody
be.
said it has PhotoPass at Disneyland.
What fast food chain did you guys work for in your early years? I never got to. I know it would have It would have been a good experience too, because they say that you like learn how to multitask and work really hard and you don't get paid a ton. So I would have loved it if I could have said that I did back in the day, but I haven't. So trams returning soon at Disneyland. We're hearing February, March. That's what we're hearing. Hopefully sooner. What is your best advice for a new YouTuber? Do what makes you happy, and the rest will follow. Don't, there's a lot of different avenues you can go. There's some people that really work towards just growing a subscriber count. There's some that work towards getting views. There's some that, work towards like all they care about is that perfect quality, and they will work like all week on one video. Whatever makes you happy and you want to focus on, you do it. Ours is we don't force it. Thank you, Jason. We don't force it. We just do it because we want to do it.
Unless it's a Star Wars video, then we force it. Just can't because of the force of the thing.
That was so stupid.
Sorry. Jason appreciated that. I think he did.
Wow.
Oh, Jeff Pike did Wendy's at $3.15 an hour.
Wow.
I loved Wendy's. The single with cheese, dude, and those fries.
Dude, the chicken nuggets, man.
Oh, dude.
That
was my late night when I lived in LA.
So lame.
When I was in Los Feliz, my late night 1 a.m., 2 a.m. go-to was Wendy's every time.
So yeah, I just say for us, we just do what we want to do. We like going to Disneyland a lot if we happen to go. If we really stopped liking going to Disneyland for some odd reason, you wouldn't see it. We just do. We're not worried about, it's great to have more subscribers, but we don't compare ourselves and go like, oh, this person started at the same time as us and they have more subscribers. Great for them. Maybe they have more help. Maybe they have you gotta.
That's another thing.
Whatever they want to do.
It's not a competition.
Not a competition.
It's a lot like golf. You're playing against yourself and doing, you know what I mean? You're only as good as your best performance. So to put a competitive aspect on it, especially within a genre, if you want to do that to motivate yourself, that's great.
And surround yourself with people that are going to encourage you. You don't need to, you don't need to listen to anything negative anybody's going to say. I mean, you're going to see it and you're going to hear it.
Yeah.
But it's your choice to absorb it or not. Like, remember, haters are literally losers because they are sitting at home.
What are they doing?
Or maybe not at home. What are they doing? Like, literally, what are they doing?
They don't even have a real screen name.
Right.
They're not even doing anything. There's this... John at home, Spence, that was hilarious, and we were forced to hear it. I like what you did there.
That was good.
Yeah.
Katie is German, and I forgot. Yes, I am German.
Yeah.
It does get oversaturated, though. It does. But that's the good part is it's not being forced on you. You don't have to. You can always. You have the beauty of the internet that, like, say you get sick of Disney for a little while. There's so many good channels out there that are doing, like, last night I watched old Nickelodeon stuff.
Right.
I was living my best Nickelodeon life. So you have to.
Hole.
I did.
Dude.
We stayed up till 3.
I had to sit and watch Nickelodeon 90s content.
Until 3 in the morning.
This is stuff that when I was in my 20s.
Well, I had coffee too. That was a big problem.
Yeah. And then we went to sleep, and then it was like she wouldn't stop talking, and I was like, "You need to stop talking and go to sleep." I couldn't. I was like, my eyes are closed. Yeah, but
I
what
just
do
want to tell you about like the silver snakes and the blue barracudas and Legends of the Hidden Temple.
It was like
Dude,
unbelievable.
I'm telling you, it was great. So yeah, that's the point though. You have enough content, you know. Katie, have you ever tried using henna to color your hair? I haven't. And you're German and Norwegian. That's awesome. I have not. Any Clarissa explains it all? Yes. Dude. You're gonna end up opening a wormhole. I'm sorry. But that's what I did.
I want to go back a little. Greg Klein started at Disneyland at $2.75 an hour at the French Market in 1977.
Wow. The service industry like that shapes you. That's incredible. That is awesome. Salute your shorts and hey, dude. Wow. Hey, here we go. It's happening, Spence.
I can't. And then I go to show. I go, you want to see what I grew up with? And she's like, no. What is this?
No, it was horrible. What was the thing?
And yours wasn't?
No,
it's all relative,
dude.
It's all relative.
Salute your shorts was
she thinks
gold.
That Katie's one of those people that's under the impression that anything but her generation is cool.
Okay, what was better, guys? Salute your shorts or what was the thing? The treehouse, Dusty's treehouse.
You don't even know what it is. It's all relative.
No, what was the game show that you showed me?
Well, I was showing you Fun Factory. But you got to think like...
No, that was cool. It was cool.
She's lying through her teeth right now. She is lying through her teeth.
It was so funny.
My mom worked on Fun Factory, and it was a cool show hosted by a guy called Bobby Van. And he comes out singing in the beginning like, hey, da-da-da.
And you look in the crowd, and they're all just like...
They're just kind of sitting there because they did a reverse shot of the crowd. And he's like, want to welcome you to the show.
Yeah, see, Double Dare,
we're going to win some money. It's going to be fun.
See, everybody's singing Camp Onawana. We hold you in our hearts. Dude, there it is.
Yeah, I get it, but...
I love it. Somebody said I'm with you, Spencer. Somebody asked, when are you going to go visit Adam? He's going to be traveling, so we all just get to watch.
Yeah.
I forgot to send him my Beauty and the Beast clip today.
Unless we go meet Adam in like Poughkeepsie.
We should.
Or wherever he's going to be all over the place, and who knows where he's going to end up. But
we should really try to see if we can make that happen.
Yeah.
See if we can go meet him. It makes me want to fart. It's I hope we never part. Get it right or pay the price.
I do remember Wonderama. Yeah, I do.
What's that?
That was a kid's show.
Oh, really? Back in your day?
There was also... Dusty's Treehouse. There was all the Sid and Marty Krofft shows like
we're gonna end up going down this rabbit hole again.
Wonderbug, Electro Woman and Dinah Girl.
See, here we go.
You know, those types of things.
We're doing it. Okay, Toontown needs a do-over. What do you mean do-over?
It's getting one.
Well, a makeover?
Ironically.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's getting one.
I know if it's... Oh, sorry. I'm not... no more. Don't talk about shows. We're going to end up...
Review.
No, stop.
My mom
For
worked
both
on
of
that
us.
show.
I'm ignoring them on purpose.
Land
talk
of
about
Lost.
other things.
Heck yeah.
Here's a question. What days this week are you going to be in the park? Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve. I don't know if that's this week.
Oh, Jeff the Bugaloos.
Spencer!
Yes, Jeff.
Spence, I will hit you.
Sorry.
No,
here's the thing. People are saying, like, it's Christmas week, and I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
That's a trip.
Oh my gosh. It's like, it's happening so fast, and I am not ready.
We are not even close to
I'm kind of almost like, just let it happen and then be done with it because it's coming so fast. And I'm just like, and the other thing I never grasp every year, once Christmas is done, you got like 4 days till New Year's or something, like 4 or 5 days and then it's New Year's. And it's like, it just all happens so fast.
Spencer, who makes better mac and cheese? Katie or your mom? Ooh. Don't pin us against each other.
Yeah, I'm not answering that question. What are you, nuts? That's a loaded mac and cheese question right there.
I think you could say what has been your more...
Chick-fil-A. That's what my answer right there.
Yeah, they make good mac and cheese. We did have mac and cheese for Thanksgiving though. How was that? You could rate that.
It was good.
Rate it on a scale from 1 to 10. There you go.
I'll give it a 9.
Okay. good.
Yeah.
Loaded mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be there for the week before Christmas and New Year's, and we had to cancel. Oh no, Brianna, I'm sorry you had to.
Are we going to be in Vegas again for New Year's? No, we're not this year.
No.
Sadly.
What's been your favorite snack of the season? Peppermint fudge. I keep telling people, like, I've been craving it.
Don't fall for it. Yeah, exactly, Gina. I'm not falling for it.
Yeah. Has Disneyland been crowded lately? Yep. That's just how it is during the holiday season.
Yeah.
You know? Michelle, Katie, what is your favorite comfort food? Honestly, pasta. Spencer, and thank you for the 5, Michelle. Spencer, what is your favorite meal that Katie cooks?
That's a good question. She makes really good salads. Like, she does these like chicken salad things. And then there was this thing, the soup is really good too. And then there was this thing you used to make. Was it like that sausage thing you used to always make?
Sausage thing? Huh. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Oh, the sheet pan?
I think that was it.
Yeah. It was the chicken sausages.
Yeah.
Oh, you like meatloaf too?
Yeah, meatloaf's good.
Where do you get peppermint fudge?
Candy Palace.
Candy Palace, Marceline's, I think, has it, and somewhere else. If you go to San Luis Obispo again, will you go to Irish Hills?
Ah!
Oh, boy.
Possibly.
Oh, God, help us.
Oh, our meatballs are good. Yeah, that's true, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. At least they like them.
I like them.
Mm-hmm. I make salad. Just kidding. Will you guys go back to Sequoia National Park soon?
Hopefully. It was kind of a fail.
Yeah. When is the next Trader Joe's video? We talked about that today. We just have to be careful about filming because you can't really film in there. What about Jollibee? We've never gone. Maybe we'll do it sometime.
Yeah.
When do you guys plan on getting another doggy? No time in the future because I can't handle the heartbreak and we don't have the time to dedicate to a fur baby.
Yeah, it's not fair. We wouldn't have the time. No, unfortunately.
No. Patrick was in a vlog. Which one? Your birthday one, maybe?
I think it was. Birthday.
He was in a recent vlog.
He was in birthday vlog.
But if you're talking about like his actual face on camera, you haven't seen that in a bit.
I mean, it's one of those things that people have been asking, like, oh, we need to bring Patrick back and everything. It just that stuff just kind of happens naturally, and we go with it for a while, and then we just kind of move around and move along with stuff. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure at some point maybe I'll bring that back, but it just kind of organically happened, and it had its time a little bit. Not that it's not going to come back, but I'm not, I don't like to wear things out too much. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean?
Could you see yourselves living far away from Disneyland? Yeah, if we were in Orlando. Any regrets about your most recent move? How's the new place treating you? No regrets.
No.
None whatsoever. We're so much closer to the beach, which makes us happy.
Yeah.
Anaheim was great in its way, but we were, we're just happy to be closer to the water in Orange County. Katie, show your grunge tattoos. I don't have any.
Dylan's been around. Somebody's asking where's Dylan. He's been around.
We're going to see him tomorrow.
Probably see him tomorrow.
We are. We're all going to the park.
I hope
I think Michael's going to.
I hope you follow his channel and that you're subscribed and that you're keeping up as to his whereabouts because he's been doing a lot of stuff.
Why can't you film in Trader Joe's? Some of them are okay, some aren't, and it just depends on the people working there.
Oh my gosh, Muriel says Quesadilla Gorilla is delicious in Three Rivers.
Dude,
we had it.
Quesadilla Gorilla, so good.
Amazing.
Oh my God. I would drive up there just for that.
It's a dang food truck with just some wooden picnic tables. And let me tell you something.
They have a couple locations.
Oh, do they?
Dude.
The one in Three Rivers that we went to was insane.
And I don't know, were we just hungry? I don't know. It was insane. Can magic key holders get into Disney After Dark? Are you talking about like the event, like the After Dark events? You have to have a ticket for that.
You gotta pay for it.
For a person who only goes once a year to Disneyland, is it wise to go around this time?
Well,
if it makes you happy to go to Disneyland during the holidays and the holidays are your thing, then yes.
It's pretty special during the holidays, I have to say.
If rides are your thing, like where you just want to go on a ton of rides, I would probably say maybe like May or June would be a good time, although sometimes it's a little refurby heavy, so look into that first. But I would say if you're going once a year and you really want that magical holiday vibe, oh, thank you, Jeff, for putting that
Thanks,
link
Jeff.
on there. Thank you. That is a really good time to go then, like right now.
Mayor Pike is already earning his keep. Look at this.
When are you going to Knott's? We don't have any immediate plans. We talked about it, and I think I said it in our Walking Around Galaxy's Edge when somebody asked that question. We just haven't felt the real genuine want to go to other parks. We've just been really hardcore Disney.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I wouldn't say, if you're going to label us, I wouldn't say that we are theme park vloggers. We're like Disney vloggers if it were
lifestyle,
anything.
Maybe, yeah.
Disney and lifestyle. But to say that I wouldn't say we're theme park vloggers because we don't go to Universal and we don't go to Knott's and we don't do the rotation like a lot of people do. So I wouldn't. I would give them that label and say, yeah, they're
Yeah, there's
these other
so
folks
many other good channels that do theme park.
But we can't. Being honest with ourselves, we're just not those people.
Yeah.
So
like I said, if that is something you're looking for, which people do it does bleed into one another with the Disneyland and the theme park vlogging and whatnot. So if you are looking for that, though, anybody, there's so many good channels out there, like tons. And even just because you don't see us hang out with them doesn't mean that they don't have good channels. We just don't know them personally. So the one that we hang out with the most that's like really hardcore other theme parks is Dylan. So
yeah.
Again, there's so many good ones.
And also with the new reservation system, it's really hard to run into your fellow creators because we're not just there hanging out like we used to be. Everybody's got to make a reservation and plan and all this stuff. So if we end up running into each other, it's a miracle.
Yeah, especially during the holidays, everybody's really busy.
They have yanked out the spontaneity and the fun of being a regular at the park. So
yeah, so that is a difficult thing. Any special Christmas dinner plans, Disney or at home? Christmas Day night, I guess you'd say, like the official Christmas Day. We'll be at home. I know Spencer's probably gonna go to. I might go with him. Might go to Spencer's mom's.
We haven't even figured it out.
We haven't even figured it out yet, but we definitely want to see her. And then I want to see Kaylee, depending on which parents she'll be with. So we haven't checked that out at all. Like we we don't we don't know. Disney will be for Christmas Eve. And then I definitely want to get Chinese food for one of the days. Like
she's been dying for Chinese food.
Chinese food is either
it's a
normally
Christmas
we
tradition.
do Italian.
It's a Christmas story tradition.
No, it's more of a New Year's tradition for us.
That's true.
But we always do Italian, so we'll probably do Italian and then So why even try dieting? Like I love getting fat. Can you do a review on Grown Ups by Adam Sandler? You're really big on Adam Sandler. I've seen it.
Stephanie, do you think the reservation system will ever go away? I hope so. I hope so too. I don't like it.
I hope so.
It's a company benefiting thing. It has zero to do with the guest. Does not benefit the guest in any way.
When are you coming to Texas for some real Tex-Mex? Would love it. Best queso ever.
Oh yeah.
I want to go to Texas so bad.
Tex-Mex is bomb.
Christina, girl, I've been craving Chinese food also. I know, right? Like, but I want there was this, so in Yorba Linda, we had this place called Pink Chopsticks. The orange chicken was so good. Like, so incredibly good. And it's gone. And now I can't find orange chicken as good as that because it wasn't spicy. Like Panda's is a little too spicy.
Yeah.
And then we found a place in Malibu, but it wasn't crispy enough. It just didn't have the right thing. I'd say the closest thing that came to Pink Chopsticks is the Trader Joe's orange chicken, which is really good.
It is good.
I want the full, I want to go to an authentic Chinese food situation. That's what I want to do. So if anybody has any good recommendations in Orange County, let me know for New Year's Eve because I want to go there before Disneyland. So let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
Brandon says, when do you guys plan on going back to Walt Disney World? Do you miss it? We're talking about going back in the spring.
We miss Disney World so much.
We love it out there, especially when it gets cold here. I feel like, oh man, I want to be over there in the balmy tropics. And although it does get cold there, I do enjoy being able to wear a t-shirt throughout the night on certain nights, or just the weather is
I think spring is our favorite. I think we've come to the decision that since we've gone a few months at a time now, I think we decided we loved February, March was like our favorite time to go because it's very similar to here. And even if it does get hot, we also like, a lot of people give it a bad rap for being hot, but we just don't go in the depths of August and July. We don't even like it here in July and August.
True.
We don't like all that heat. Hot is hot. Go and enjoy yourself.
Becca May says, do the river walk in San Antonio, Texas. You won't regret it. It's just not in June, July, August, or September.
Don't go anywhere in June, July, and August. It ain't worth it.
So Becca, I have been to the river walk in San Antonio. I used to do the Miss Texas USA pageants there. I used to work on those, and it was in San Antonio. So I would get to go to the river walk, go to dinner on there. Amazing. Love that area. Love the city. The Alamo, and just, they call it River City because the river runs right through the city, and it's...
See, I've never gone.
And if you've ever seen the movie, this is going to date me now, but people of my age, or Adam the Woo's age, will remember a movie with Henry Thomas, the kid from E.T., that was shot there in San Antonio on the river walk. A lot of scenes were done there, and most of the movie is in San Antonio. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of the movie now because I just did that to myself. Oh my gosh, somebody help me. Somebody will think of it.
Somebody said Tahoe in June, July, and August is wonderful. Heck yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Except for when there's fires, which makes me sick that ever happened.
Cloak and Dagger. Thank you, Christina. Cloak and Dagger. There's some great scenes.
Never heard of it.
That were shot on the river walk there. Adam the Woo did a locations video on that, by the way.
Oh, that's why you brought him up.
Yeah.
Spencer, first concert you ever went to?
Charlie Daniels Band, because my godmother was the backup singer in the band, and so I was backstage and got to see them before I started going to concerts. You know what I mean? I was a little kid, and Charlie Daniels was the most gracious, sweetest human being to me growing up. The whole band and the crew and everybody, like, they were part of my family. So Charlie Daniels Band was my first concert. And then as an adult, my first concert, I think, was Fresh Fest 1984 at the Universal Amphitheater, where it was like the Fat Boys, LA Dream Team, a few others, and then Reggae Sunsplash after that.
I've never been to Crater Lake. I think that's the scene where he's on the riverboat trying to get away from the bad guys.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. That's right, Chris. Devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young boy sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot.
I'm sorry, it's funny.
The devil jumped on a hickory stump and said, Katie, let me tell you what.
I can't stop thinking of Superstar.
That's my go-to karaoke song, by the way. Nobody asked that question, but I'm going to tell you.
God.
If I go to karaoke, I will do Devil Went Down to Georgia. I don't need the lyrics. I don't need the prompter.
Jacqueline says, what is the best cheese, Spencer, or your favorite? You're going to find out some of his favorites if you watch tomorrow's video. I think it'll be out tomorrow, right?
Oh, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about?
We filmed today.
We
did.
And
if you went on my Instagram and you saw what I posted, I didn't say where, but if you know, you know. How is your cheese advent calendar? That got brought up in this video, too. We'll talk about it. You'll have to watch tomorrow's video to find out.
Yeah. Oh, Bon Jovi was Jason's first. That was his first concert. Jeff Pike was Twisted Sister.
Oh, wow.
Way. Dee Snider.
Mine was In Sync.
Wow.
And Britney Spears.
Britney Spears.
I loved Britney Spears. I love Shania Twain on karaoke. Oh, I love Shania Twain. Katie, do you watch Bailey's? I don't know if I'm saying that. She does her makeup while talking about dark history. No, I haven't. That's awesome.
Slam says, favorite Huell Hauser episode. Wow, that's a great question.
I like the Palm Springs one.
You like that one?
When he goes up there, he's like, whoa, That made me feel like I was spinning around.
You mean when he's up on the Golden Gate Bridge?
No.
When he's on top of the mountain?
Because then it started. No. He was on the big
tram?
windmill.
Oh, he's on the windmill.
And
that's right.
it started spinning, and
That's right.
and when it started moving, he's like, "Whoa, that was!" It was like it made him dizzy.
I like the Hollywood sign one because my friend was
that.
in the episode, so that was cool. My friend has a piece of the original Hollywood sign, so he was in that episode. I also like the Pink's hot dog episode. Man, any Huell Hauser, to be honest with you, California's Gold. And that's just another example of California's gold.
He's cute.
Yeah, he's amazing. So what you're saying, Katie, is that you do a YouTube channel called Best Life and Beyond, and y'all cover some Disneyland and some of your lifestyle.
Yes. How many times do you guys go to Disneyland in a year? Is the Magic Key worth it if you only go a few times a year? I feel like the less you go, the better the Magic Key is for you, because I've seen in some of the Disney Facebook groups, there's people that defend it to the book. I've gotten every day I've wanted to go. And I'm like, I always ask them, well, how often are you going? Because if you're like us and you want to go like legit, we go a lot. Like, we're the heavy users of Disneyland, and it's a little more difficult. So you have to think about.
Real quick, Tim Knoll says Baghdad Cafe episode for Huell Hauser. I agree. I love that one. Sandy B says Alabama was my first concert. And you've been to 28 Jimmy Buffett's. Wow. Serena says Alice in Chains 93 Lollapalooza while Lane Staley was still alive.
Wow.
Whoa. I'm just reading a few. Kiss and Ted Nugent. Janet Jackson for Shauna. Okay, there you go.
Oh, you saw Selena. You're so lucky. PNW Collector sends 5. When you guys got the free pass through Genie Plus, do you think it would work for Rise of the Resistance? It wouldn't. And
No.
It says on there you can like click on it and it'll show you what attractions it's not good for. How did you find out about California's Gold with Huell Hauser, Spencer?
I just started
on TV, right?
Yeah, it was just on TV on PBS, and I just started watching it one day.
If you guys could be one superhero, which one would you be and why?
Oh, and before that, my last Huell Hauser thing, one of my other favorite episodes was Galco's, the soda pop place in Eagle Rock, or I think it's in Eagle Rock. Because after watching it, I went straight over there to the place and got a sandwich and a soda, and it was like, yes. And there was a ton of other people there who had just watched the episode who showed up and were like, dude, we just saw this on Huell Hauser. So... okay,
sorry,
so
excuse me, I yawned.
Are we boring you?
If you could be a superhero, which one would you be and why?
Superman. I always wanted to be Superman. My grandma made a costume for me when I was a kid. I had a legitimate Superman outfit with the S and everything, and then I would put on like a button-down shirt and like a jacket, and I would rip it open and.
Jason said
fly.
Iron Man.
Okay.
What did you have for dinner? We haven't eaten dinner because what we ate today was a big piece of pizza.
One slice of pizza.
But it was very big.
Very doughy.
And I'm still not hungry.
I am hungry.
Well, sucks to suck. I don't know if I can pick a superhero. There's so many good ones. Man, that's a tough one. Are you filming a video tomorrow? Yes, and we'll do a live at Disneyland.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where is the place you both would like to travel that you haven't been to yet? Mexico. I would love to go to Tulum. That's where I want to go with Spencer.
Where would I want to go? I've always wanted to kind of see some other parts of Europe that I haven't seen.
I want to go to Germany.
Yeah, I haven't seen Germany. I'd like to see more of Ireland. I was there very briefly. I would like to see Spain. I would like to see the Mediterranean itself, maybe Italy.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So see, I still haven't even seen anything really outside of Florida. So I still have a lot. He has to go through the United States with me still. So
there's a lot of states that I would love to see still, I haven't been to Wyoming, haven't been to Montana.
See? See?
The Midwest. I've been to Chicago, but it was for work and it was brief,
See, we're going to travel more.
So.
Told you.
Been to Paris, love Paris.
Haven't been.
London, I would like to see London. I only stopped over there in
Jeff Pike
Heathrow.
wants to go to Walt Disney World.
That would be cool.
We're going to make it happen. I would love to go to Ireland. Sorry, Katie. I do want to go to Ireland, though.
And yes, Katie wants to see New Mexico. Definitely.
Yes, I do want to see New Mexico. Do you have a favorite piece of Disney memorabilia around the house? Mine is in Malibu. I forgot to bring it here last time, but it is a schooner mug thing from the 60th, and it is like my favorite.
I have one within reach that my dad got us. Check this out. It's this beautifully framed up piece with all the old tickets and.
And when did he send that to us? Like a couple weeks ago, I think it was.
It was a few months ago.
But it has all the tickets on it.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
We haven't hung it up yet, so therefore it's sitting there. Just be careful with that. I literally, when you picked that up, I got like a
panic,
like short of, because I was like, oh gosh, please don't drop it. Pretty awesome. Katie, are you going to get the new mini waffle ears? Maybe. I might. Best Life does need to travel. Yes. We're going to be home for a little bit because the move cost us a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it was so, I mean, we're still have 2 rooms not even close to unpacked or done. So unfortunately, if you're watching the channel, it's going to be a couple more months.
Breezy Bear, Spencer, what live stream did you talk about your Halloween costume that you fell over in? That was so funny.
Oh, the R2-D2 one?
She loves that.
I think it was a What's Happening Wednesday.
But briefly, what she's talking about is...
Oh, yeah. I'll give you a backstory for those who don't know.
1977 or 78, obviously.
Picture a young Spencer.
Yeah. Picture a young Spencer who was a Star Wars fan, who, when Halloween came, had big aspirations and big ideas. This is me. In my brain,
this is what he does.
I think of really advanced ideas that I'm never able to execute, but I try anyways. And so I wanted to be R2-D2. And I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to build this whole like kind of cardboard version. I'll put tin foil all around it. And I'll have like, I even thought I'm going to have the little, the little center, his little eyeball thing. And then I'm going to be able to see through it. And that the thing where the little arms come out or whatever, I was going to have that as like that was going to be the opening, and I was going to have a candy bag. So I wouldn't even have to hold a bag. Like I had all these ideas of how it was going to be great because I could just be kind of chilling inside my R2 costume and everything would be easy. Well, it didn't come out half as cool as I thought it was going to come out. And by the time I got to the end of my street with my group of friends, we would have a Halloween party at my house, and then we'd all go trick-or-treating. And I lived on a very dark street. And by the time we got about 4 or 5 houses down, I couldn't see hardly at all. And I could see the group getting farther and farther away from me. And I'm trying to catch up, and I can't walk because I'm inside a box, right? And I'm struggling. And at one point, I just fell over because I couldn't walk. And I got really frustrated and really mad and upset and probably started crying. And luckily, my godmother, Carolyn, who I was telling you was the singer for the Charlie Daniels band, she was there. She was dressed as Annie Oakley. So she had a belt with some 6 shooters and a hat. And she came to my rescue because I basically took the R2 and I threw it in the bushes. I was angry. And so she put a cowboy hat on me and gave me one of her guns. And I became Jesse James, and she was Annie Oakley.
Wait, but you fell over.
Yeah, I couldn't. I fell over, and everybody was like so far ahead. I'm like, wait, and I couldn't keep up. And
I know we need a picture of this.
And I threw it in the bushes, and I was so mad. And so my dreams of being R2-D2 were crushed.
That's 2D2.
Yeah, demolished.
Do you think someday you'll ever like revive it?
No. I mean, you want to hear something even funnier is that I think in my mind in the beginning I thought I'm going to have wheels on it and I'll be able to sit and just chill and just kind of cruise. Like, well, I don't know what I was thinking as a 7-year-old that I was going to be able to achieve recreating an R2-D2 that I could be inside of and cruise around a very hilly and uneven pavement neighborhood. Like, how was that even going to happen? But in my mind, I had it all worked out.
We had this talk when we were up in Mammoth and we didn't really post much. We actually could show you some clips probably if you could pull some up maybe if you have some funny ones. But oh darn. Okay. Well, anyway, we were talking about that when we were going to Mammoth. As I was talking about how my sister and we were convinced that we were going to build an airplane and fly to Disneyland. when we were kids.
See, same thing. Yeah,
it's the same thing. You think
exactly. Jeff says Spencer, the 7-year-old Imagineer. I had big. I needed somebody else to help me execute those ideas, but I had the ideas. I still do.
Yeah. No, there's multiple times we'll go to like film something or think about something, and I'm like, Spencer, we can't do that. Like, it's not going to happen. Oh boy. Anyway, we're coming down on this live stream because it's getting late. We still have to edit. I got to make you some food.
I have to edit. You said we. I love how she says we have to edit.
I don't have to edit. Thank God. I have you know what I have to do? I have to look at a calendar that still doesn't have a definitive answer on it.
Again, putting pressure on me. She didn't even realize what she just did.
That's what I have to do, though. I have to make food. I have to clean up. I have to get prepped for tomorrow. I have my stuff to do. So we both have our jobs and we know it.
But can we just big round of applause in welcoming? He's been here forever, but he's now officially a moderator. Jeff Pike, welcome to the team, buddy. Officially.
Yes.
And thank you for celebrating my birthday with me, you and Lisa. That made it really special, dude.
Yes.
So I was glad you guys were there.
Thank you so much to Jason. And then I know Victor came in. Thank you guys so much for helping. I didn't even talk about trolls once, and I loved it. And that
about what?
I know who, what?
I don't
We
know
didn't even mention the negativity once, and I think that's fantastic.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Thank you guys so much for making sure that the negativity never got to us. I loved it. It felt like refreshing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. We hope you all have. There's Victor.
He's still there.
We hope you all have the most amazing evening. Thank you for all your questions. If there's something that we didn't get to answer, we'll definitely do another one of these again soon. So, again, thank you guys. Please welcome and send good gratitude to Victor, Jeff, and Jason.
Yeah.
Please give them a big thank you. We're so grateful.
Oh, yeah.
For all of you. We're so grateful. You all are amazing, and we can't thank you enough for supporting us.
You know who you are.
You do. Give yourself a pat on the back.
I'll do it, too.
I would buy you all a churro if I could.
You're only as good as your last churro.
Okay.
I just can't.
You are awful.
Anyways.
Have fun editing.
Wow. Tough room. All right, you guys. Thanks so much. We appreciate you. And give us a thumbs up on the way out. That helps.
Thank you.
Helps us out a lot. And we'll see you next time on Best Life and Beyond.